Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to part 6 of our Bring Back Max Power series, where we're continuing to look at the June 2002 edition of Max Power magazine. So why are we bringing back Max Power? Well, on the 14th of July 2024, we'll be heading back to the Max Power reunion show at the Staffordshire County Showground. But if you can't get your fix of Max Power reunion shows, then why not head along to the Dundee Museum of Transport up until the 30th of October to see the Max Power Peugeot Ecosse display up at the Dundee Museum of Transport. What I'll do is I'll add the link to the Dundee Museum of Transport to the description box below, and there'll just be a little advert running at the end of the video. But without much further ado, let's get into part 6 of our Bring Back Max Power series. And we kick off this part with a double page spread for Pro Sport. So specialists in Pico, G-Max, Janspeed, K&N, Piper, body kits for Escort Mark IVs, Cavalier Mark IIIs, Peugeots, Clios, Saxos, Rover, Subaru, BMW, M3 style mirrors, rear spoilers, light brows. We then move on to the Ultimate Seat Guide. Fed up of being thrown around when you're cornering? Then read on. So here are some of the seats Max Power looked at. So we won't go through them all, but let's go through some Sparco seats. So let's start off with a Sparco Touring here. Then we have a seat like, let's go for another Sparco. This one here, this is a Sparco Torino. If you didn't like Sparco, you could have Recaro. This one here being the Pro Racer. We then have an advert for BMTR, Performance Wheels and Tyres. They're based in Birmingham. Then we've got Cobra. So let's have a couple of Cobra seats. So let's go for this one here. This is a Cobra Monaco Evo. And then this one here is the Opus from Cobra. And then you've got your harness pads as well. Then we have an advert for Autosport based in Bolton. Again, specialists in alloys like TSW, BMW, Mercedes replicas, arrows, body kits in for BMW 36, AX, let's have another one, Fiat Bravo, Indy kit, the Fiat Punto Beast kit, Escort Illusion kit with a Focus kit, McGann body kits, Toyota MR2, Astra, the Corsa Combat kit. We're moving back to our chairs, seats. We have the next selection from Momo. So let's go for the Momo Start here before moving down to the Monte Carlo and the Cup High Tech. Then we have an advert for rgmmotorsport.co.uk, specialists in body kits, Focus, Escort Mark IV and Orion Mark II, Mondeo Mark I and II, Mini, Peugeot, Jap bonnet scoops. Then we've got Olivia advertising Slick 50 engine treatment, Before we move back onto our seats again, this time it's OMP. Let's have a look at this plush white one here. That's the OMP Gran Turismo. And then you have your, let's go for this one, the OMP Vid Collier. This one here. Then we have an advert for Power Zone Extra. It's another motoring accessory shop from Les Smith Direct. We're still OMP here. Let's have a look at this yellow and black one. This is the OMP Record. Perhaps you want a bit of leather. This is the OMP Sport Sky. Then we have a double page spread of seats. So this time it's Cobia. So let's have a look at this one here. This is the Pro Sport here, with sort of carbon weave on the back. Then you have the Sprint. Moving over to this one, we've got the Magnum Professional. So a great variety of seats that you could have put in your maxed motor back in the day. Then we have an advert for Airspeed Auto Styling and Performance, Auto Style car mats, Courtney alloy wheels. Again, you've got your Merc replicas, your BMW replicas. Moving on to the Max Power Cosmos World Trendsetters. Don't miss the party. So this is like little Max Power accessories you could get. Let's see, anywhere in Scotland you could get some Max Power accessories. The only place you could get Max Power accessories was Excess Motorsport in Glasgow. Bloody hell, I'm doing 120. So this is a little feature if you would say you were maybe like a builder or you needed a van for work, maybe like a plumber, then you could, back in the day, you could get some hatchback based vans to carry your job in. So we've got the Peugeot 206, the Corsa van and Punto van. And then we have our friend again of Mobile Magic, the mobile ringtone and phone logo specialist. The panels feel like they're made from beer cans. So let's have a look at the Peugeot 206 van. So Max Power says as far as the vans go, the 206 is stylish, but style equals expense. It would be cheaper to buy a base model 206, build up the windows and remove the seats. The only thing exclusive to the van is the engine. It's a disappointingly non-turbocharged, unrefined 1.9 diesel. The Pug might not be that quick, but it would still kick the Punto's backside in a traffic light Grand Prix. Add fine handling, smooth French ride to luxuries such as remote lock-in, electric windows, CD player, and it becomes a comfortable place to be. The load space is the most plush of the three, with a fully carpeted boot. And you get this van for $9,400. As we said, it was powered by a 1.9 diesel, max power 69 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 is 14.9 seconds, and a top speed of 101. Let's have a look at the Fiat Punto van. The Punto might have a fresh face and some sumptuous Italian style, but there's no mistaking this is a van. No, scrap that, it's a bread van. Build quality leaves a bit to be desired. The 1.9 diesel sounds like it's been taken straight out of a combine harvester. A tank of fuel will get you to the moon and back. The Punto is fun to drive. You get electric windows, odd-shaped cassette player is poor, but with a blank canvas this could still look better than an Italian woman. Price-wise, you get for $8,807. It's powered by a 1.9 diesel, max power 60 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 15 seconds, and a top speed of 96. Let's move on to the Corsa van. The Corsa van is hugely popular in the Max Power office, and we show you just how to change a van from a workhorse to a funky head turner. The simple addition of colour-coded bumpers, headlight protectors, armature front splitter and rear spoiler, plus some 15-inch alloys already make the Corsa van a looker. Inside the CD player and remote lock-in is a welcome addition, but manual windows come from a dark age. And you'd pay $9,800. It's powered by a 1.7 diesel, 74 brake horsepower is its max power, 0 to 60 in 12.5 seconds, and a top speed of 106. And this is what the Corsa van could look like after it being maxed. So the Max Power Awards. Max Power Bronze Award goes to the Peugeot 206 van. They say it's too expensive and too slow. Buy the 1.4 litre petrol car to start with a blank canvas. In silver is the Fiat Punto. It's fun to drive, around twisty bends, but getting up to decent speed is a problem. It's got potential for a seriously good looking project. And no surprise, it's the Corsa. With cheeky looks to match, it's rapid, a clear favourite with the max heads and ladies, and just look at this designer Stu's virtual Corsa van. What max head wouldn't be proud to own a motor that looked like this, even if it was a van? Next up we have an advert for excessscots.co.uk, followed by Slick 50 Flush Out Your System. What your car needs is a good clear out. And then we'll move on to new car news. So let's have a look at some of the new cars back in 2002. So we have a budget Polo. Volkswagen have just introduced an entry level Polo. For $7,995 you get 55 brake horsepower 1.2, ABS, airbags and a wallet friendly insurance group 1. Roofless Popstar, MCC Smart have given the first of our mad roofless crossblades to Robbie Williams. Fearsome Ford, the revamped Mondeo ST220 will appear in Ford showrooms next month. The most powerful Mondeo to date, it has a 3 litre V6 that pushes out 220 brake horsepower. Peugeot Style. Peugeot is cashing in on the growing max power scene by offering a range of styling parts for its 206 and 307. Lowly priced Lupo. Volkswagen have cut £445 from the prices of all models in its Lupo range. Easily insurable. If we can focus in. Citroen's new C3 range is priced from $8,995 for a 1.4LX Insurance Group 3E to $11,995 for a 1.6 16 valve exclusive. S3 with extra sauce. Audi have boosted the power of our fabulous S3 hatch to 225 brake horsepower. It will now manage 0 to 60 in 6 seconds, 6.6 seconds, and a top speed of 151. And finally, in new car news is the Ibiza 1.9 TDI. So in this car you get 1998cc 4-cylinder 2-valve turbo diesel, direct pump juice injection. Transmission is a 5-speed manual with front-wheel drive. Max power is 100 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 in 10.6 seconds and a top speed of 116. Max power likes the cool rear lights, the paintwork, top quality chuckability, decent stereo. While we hate noisy engine at idle, high suspension, weird looking front lights and grille. And that is it for part 6 of our Bring Back Max Power series. We hope that you've enjoyed the video. Been following along this read along. Don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV. And we'll catch you in a future video soon. Farewell.